HIVEMIND, best and worst songs from these iconic albums. I'm excited to see what they say for certain albums. Check my calendar. For what? What was on the calendar? We'll see after this quick intro break. Think I'm gonna perform soon? Where? When? With who? By yourself? Tiny Desk? Speaking of Tiny Desk, Fred, I think Fred again got a Tiny Desk that dropped today or yesterday.
Drake.
Search and Rescue Visualizer? It's not even a visualizer, bro. Why didn't this just drop on Friday? Yo.
Drake and 21 Savage's Her Loss.
Fire. Just a perfect record.
In Atlanta. Bro, I really wanted to commit. But when you said there's this Walmart out there, I was just like, bro, there's a lot of Walmarts in Atlanta probably. That is so funny, bro. I think the only thing that would actually be funnier though is if like in a month you just like sent me a video of you performing in like the Walmart garden section, just performing like chicken teriyaki. That would be so funny, bro. You having a kid, boy or girl? I'm not having a kid. Any, in general. None. The answer is neither. That's what that is.
What's up, guys? HIVEMIND, the most tantalizing show on the internet. My name is Riley Azoso. I'm joined by my defensive co-host, Dignan.
I'm not defensive, man. I'm fine.
Today we're asking a simple question. What are the best and worst songs on some of the most iconic albums? To figure that out, DJ Grant sent a survey to our Discord where each question was an album, with the album's track list as a multiple choice. They asked you guys to select your favorite song on that album. We're gonna guess what...
That's why it's a hypothetical. Hypothetically, still none. Hypothetically, like in any way, shape, or form you could possibly imagine a scenario of me having children, it doesn't exist. Like you can't think of it. You can't. Not in this timeline, not in this universe. You feel me? Like hypothetically, for real, realistically, like any way you want to think about it, it's just not like it's like redacted. Like when you try to think of me with a kid, like my own biological kid, in your head, it's gonna be a redacted thought. Like you can't think of it. Because it just doesn't exist. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
The most and least popular answer for
That's
each
all it is.
album was. One point for each one to get right. Me versus Dignan versus you.
Pete from Hanson, Massachusetts.
Oh, for Pete's sake. All right, before we do it, make sure you like the video. Subscribe if you want to see more. HIVEMINDTV.com for our merch.
Be checking us out later, chat.
Pope's website, that's linked in the description, along with our Patreon and our Cameo if you would like to
support. I think if I really wanted to be that guy, I could think like... what's it called, genetics wise, what I would probably end up with. But I don't even want to consider that, you know, because accidental manifestation is a thing, and I'm manifesting no children by any means. By any means.
And memberships are now open on the channel too. Join if you want a knife next to your name, a bunch of exclusive emotes.
I kind of want a knife next to my name. That's kind of cool.
Content.
Members only.
I should join the HIVEMIND channel.
Question was Kendrick Lamar's "Good Kid, Mad
City."
Oh,
best song. Okay.
Album. A lot of people say that.
A lot of people do.
Not me.
No.
I think it, but I would never say it.
I look up to him in a lot of ways.
Okay. Best song. Oh, it's a what's it called? That's hard. They actually get to like vote for it. Okay, best song, I'll say it's between, this is just the original. This is not deluxe. All right, okay, that's cool, I'm fine with that. Best song, yikes. It's between Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst, and The Art of Peer Pressure. For me personally, it's between those two. Worst song, and it's not that these are bad songs, it's just the worst songs on the album is between Compton and Shireen. Again, me personally. Now, is this what HIVEMIND viewers would think? Like what they voted? We're going like a popular vote thing? Because if that's the case, I'm gonna say "Sing About Me" and then I'm gonna say "Good Kid." I feel like a lot of people don't like "Good Kid" for some reason.
Ways.
You look up to Kendrick Lamar.
Lyrically, yeah.
Lyrically?
Yes.
You don't even put out music.
Yet.
You're working on being more like Kendrick Lamar.
I have a lot of work to do. I'll admit it.
Right.
I'll be the first to admit that, actually.
Yeah.
Before anybody else has the chance, I'll be the first to admit that, but I'm working on it. You and me spent some intimate time with this album. Do you remember those days?
I wouldn't call it intimate time.
Really?
We didn't go all the way or anything.
I was intimate to me at the time.
I don't know.
Because some things mean nothing to the other party.
I just wanted to get to the other party, and you just insisted on staying in the car and talking,
Bruh.
which I could tell what you wanted the whole time anyway.
I just want to talk, man.
It did not, yeah, that's not.
Just because I was drooling.
You did a lot of this too.
Oh, yeah.
Like you wanted to talk, but then the moment I started talking, you were like, shh.
Yeah.
You watched too many movies where that was romantic and not just rude. You're not supposed to shush people when they're talking. You know what I mean? Like in the middle of them speaking. Yeah, see, it's rude. No, it's not. It's not romantic. This is rude. You don't say stuff like that.
Shut your little mouth.
Don't-
Let me explain things to you.
I want you. No, stop. That's movies.
Yikes.
It's
1950s Riz.
dramatized. It's not.
You had me at hello.
That's just quoting a movie directly.
Literally.
Yes, it is.
No one ever said that. No.
I didn't say hello either. I didn't say hello. I
One
know who
point you
says
did.
that.
Free Indie. She wants to know if you want to hear a song she made. All right, bet we can check that out later. And also, how is she still not free? I thought she was unbanned. She just needs to verify her account. But Free Indie,
What, you
I
did
probably
to
said,
me?
"What's up?"
that's tough.
You had me at what up, dough.
At what up?
3,
though?
2, 1.
The
Okay.
backseat freestyle is the most popular and real as the least popular.
I put Money Trees as the most popular and Real as the least.
Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst is the most popular and Real is the least.
I wish I said real. I forgot most people don't like that song too. It's Good Kid and Real. These are two songs that I've heard a lot of people just don't rock with. I should have said that, but I get 1 point for Sing About Me, right?
Popular.
We each get 1 point. We each get 1 point. I wrote "Sing About Me" and then erased it because I figured, although a lot of people say it's the best Kendrick song,
is.
it's not like a banger, and so I thought there would be some casuals
It is for
out
me,
there
bro.
Yeah.
that are our fans who are not like obsessed with this album that are like,
True.
I'd rather listen to Backseat Freestyle.
That's kind of the mentality I had, and I also just went with my favorite.
Money Trees.
Yeah.
You're kind of a man of the people.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? Because that's the most streamed on the album. Is Money Trees.
Oh, really?
I will be running for
yeah.
student council this
That's not on
coming
here.
year, too.
Student council.
Yeah.
What school?
I don't know. Whichever one's got an opening.
Dude, you're in your 30s. I mean,
So?
you can't just run for student council.
Class president, yeah, good. It would be such an easy win.
You got
Are
to be
kidding
in
me?
the class, though.
Not entirely true.
I don't understand this plan.
Can I have your vote?
No.
Imagine Dignity becomes a teacher just to hijack the popular vote and become class president. As a teacher, though. That'd be hilarious.
I can't vote either. I'm not in any school
This
classes.
is a democracy.
Yeah.
Right? If anyone tells you can't vote, you send them my way. And I'll straighten them out.
I don't think I should be able to vote for student council anything.
I think
Me
your
either.
voice should be heard, and that's why I'm running for student council. 2023, whichever high school needs a class president.
Oh, high school. Okay.
You're
Good.
right. You are pretty popular with high schoolers.
Yeah, I am charismatic as fuck compared to
I don't know why I was thinking middle school.
too. Little wormy bitch.
High school's
gets
valid, though.
nervous in front of like a girl. Put me in front of the whole gymnasium. Look at me.
Yeah.
I will spike a baby. Bang, like a touchdown.
Now,
If you
spiking
want
a baby
case
sounds
of
like
beer,
fun.
Vote for me. That'll be my slogan.
Drake and 21 Savage's Her Loss.
Fire.
Okay.
Just bought the vinyl the other day.
Did you really?
Nice.
Bought the vinyl, huh?
Oh, just a perfect record.
It is pretty good. You know, it's funny that
I
this
think it's a
came
good record. You know, I feel like there's a lot of songs that I play way more now than I did, you know, around the time it first came out. But it's still a really good project. Honestly. Obviously, I have to say Rich Flex. Worst song. Hours in Silence. This one's 7 minutes, right? Yeah. Best song or most popular, Rich Flex. You know, and then probably like Hours in Silence or Middle of the Ocean. But I'm thinking more Hours in Silence.
out last year and we listened to it a bunch. And then I read the title, I guess it's Fuck Me, and I forget what that song even sounds like.
Yeah, that's true. There's a few songs on here I will never return to willingly. Overall, the vibe of the album.
Tell me what did I do wrong? Tell me what did I do wrong? Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bruh. People stay talking about they missed the old Drake. He be giving it to you, bruh. You just don't be paying attention, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not talking to Hot Mom. I'm talking to like people in general. Bro, this song right here is like this could have been on what's it called? What's the name of the album? Take Care. This could have been on Take Care. You know, if Drake wrote it back then, low key. Could have been. It's that same vibe.
It has really grown on me.
Same here.
Drake has this way of kind of degenerating the whole population.
Right.
He'll drop something and you're like, man, that's not as great as I expected it. And then a couple months later, we're all just dumber, you know? And it's like
a lot of. I just heard what he said. No, that's crazy.
I love this shit.
Everybody
That's
likes
crazy.
Rich Flex. Doesn't matter who you are.
No.
Broke boy.
I don't know. Rich Flex is cool, but like, I think it's the first part. The first part of Rich Flex doesn't do it for me. It doesn't. The second part, or like the beat switch part, like bridge, whatever, and then then like the beat switch second half, I like those. But the first part of Rich Flex is like, it was cool the first time, but I think the memes ruined it for me. Honestly.
Boys, fire. Middle of the Ocean,
Fire.
Pussy in Millions. Shouldn't have named a song that.
No.
At all, but it's a good song though. It's a really good song.
Distribution. That is iconic. The melody. Major distribution. You're my label on my dick for real.
I got a label on my dick like a banana sticker.
I got a label on my dick like a Campbell's soup can. It has the whole ingredients on it as well as the nutrition information. Common allergens
nutrition
are
information is
listed in
hard.
bold.
That's good, man.
And
It's good to know
gold.
that stuff.
The serving size is also listed.
Serving size is
Don't
crazy.
expect it to be one can, one serving, because you're going to eat it in one sitting, but they trick you with the nutrition stuff by making it 3 servings. Who eats a can of soup in 3 sittings?
If your dick looks like
Hold
a
on.
can of soup, bro.
Hey, why does my stream deck look like that, bro? I was about to drop the bomb, man. WND, bro. Hold on. Let me go to the app real quick. Gonna work. I don't think it's yeah, the stream deck is not working right now, but just hold on. Let me drop the bomb on YouTube. That sounds crazy out of context. I don't mean like on YouTube, I mean like play the video. Anyways. It's loading. It's loading. Hold on. It's loading. Hold on. Hey, that's fine right there, bro. WND. And you with the resub too. WND, bro. It's crazy, man. Indy back then, yo, bro. It's like the game, yo, bro. We just missing Werv and JJ right now, man. But Werv is probably somewhere listening to DC to Don, and JJ's asleep with a boy. So, you know, it's all right. But, hey, man, WICM, bro.
That's
WND.
fucking awesome.
Campbell's
Welcome back.
Chunky.
Oh, yeah.
Be my home.
Rich
You know what I
Flex,
mean?
and I guess it's fuck me.
I put middle of the ocean, and I guess it's fuck me.
The most popular is Rich Flex, and the least popular is Hours in Silence.
I'm winning this video, chat. I'm winning this video. It's loading as wild. I don't know why it was taking so long to load. That was like crazy. I had to like explain why I was, you feel me? It was very delayed. But that's because I played on, anyways. Bro, I'm winning this game. I'm at 3 points already, bro. Come on now. Come on, don't play with me. So we're just going most popular and then least popular. That's it. That's easy. That's easy.
So somebody said, I guess it's fuck me is their favorite song on this album.
They did.
That's interesting.
It's honestly in my top 5 on this album. If I had to go top 5 right now, I'm going to say Privileged Rappers. I'm going to say Broke Boys. Then I'm going to say Back Outside Boys. Then I'm going to say Outro. Then Circle Loco. That's just me right now in this very moment. That could change tomorrow. But even still, like, bruh, I'm sorry. I gotta play it. I haven't done this in a couple videos. I know I said I'm gonna keep it short, and I am. But, bro. It's something about this. Like right when it first starts. The intro. It's loading. It's loading. Don't worry about it. It's loading.
You said fuck me, and I was like, cool. So now what's the problem?
That alone. That's a cat, bruh. Listen to what he said, though.
You said fuck me, and I was like, cool. So now what's the problem?
Like, bruh. I'm not gonna lie, whatever preset this is not my favorite preset, but it's a vibe though. It's about vibes. That's it.
You left so abruptly. I guess it's fuck me.
And then
Know that we a different kind. Shout out to the people working 9 to 5. I be working 9 to 9. And the 6 upside down, it's a 9. You are.
bro, I be working 9 to 9. You know how many times I've almost done a 12-hour stream? I felt that when he said that, bro. I felt that when I like, bro. People don't really like. I feel like the problem is people don't really like Drake songs or Drake lyrics because they can't relate, bro. They're not out here working from 9 to 9, bro. I've never streamed at 9 a.m., but I still feel that though. If you want to, like, it's a lifestyle, bro. To be honest, it's a lifestyle. I'm getting too deep into character, bro. I sound like DJ Academics right now.
58 people.
58 people said that. Wow.
Those are the people that say it.
Oh, I guess it's fuck me.
Yeah.
How many did Rich Flex get? Like, how many votes?
Her loss by Drake and 21 Savage? It's not in your current rotation like that? Or in your rotation at all, period? I should say.
I went with the Sing About Me.
That's valid.
Theory.
Middle of the Ocean being like the most respected, best song on the album. Yeah. I just think Rich Flex is just everywhere.
Yeah, no.
Smash hit.
And Drake has that casual fan base.
Our fan base also doesn't really like Drake, so
They don't. I literally, bro, I think last video I said, let me see what's going on in the HIVEMIND Discord. I checked the HIVEMIND, I checked like the main chat. Someone said something about Drake, and I was like, oh, they probably having like a music conversation. I'm kind of like out the loop right now. I'm gonna ease my way back out the same way I ease my way in. But they was literally talking about Drake right when I got there. So like, yeah, they really don't rock with Drake, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Thought I knew it, but I don't know, really.
I mean, Rich Flex is cool when it plays somewhere, but this album sucks.
Yeah.
That's what they'll do, you know?
They will do that.
Next, we've got Denzel Curry's Taboo.
Ooh.
It's been so long
Since I've listened to this album.
Great album, though. A 3-parter. This is the first album where...
Okay, I'm gonna say... Oh, wait. Hold on. Okay, I really want to say Sirens featuring Jid and Billie Eilish. I don't really know why Billie Eilish was left off as a feature on that song. Like, it's a hidden feature. That's kind of weird to me. But, you know, I think it's regulated to only ones with music videos. For real. I'm gonna say Sirens with Jid is like best, like most popular. And then worse, I mean, then again, there is Clout Cobain though. Okay, you know what? Best Clout Cobain, worst Matt, I got it. No, I'm lying. Best Clout Cobain, worst Cash Maniac. I'm gonna leave it there. Clout Cobain, Cash Maniac. I'm gonna leave it there.
Denzel experiment with singing, working in some of that like funk, R&B, soul that he works into his music nowadays.
Great.
A concept record.
Probably my favorite Denzel album. Put him on the map, really, I feel like, in a lot of ways.
I think Imperial put him on the map. This is what solidified.
I think this is what got Denzel Curry way more casual listeners. Like it put him on in terms of like overall mainstream fan base. You know what I mean? Like there's some people that listen to Denzel Curry and they only know stuff from Taboo. And that's okay. You know what I mean? That's understandable. So I feel what he's saying there. But Imperial is definitely like what made Denzel Curry like most people I feel like that are like in his fan base like really tap in with him. And it's crazy that there's some people that have been rocking with Denzel Curry since he was in Raider Clan, bro. It's insane. I wish I was a fan that early.
Going down the route of becoming a respected rapper rather than just a hype rapper in the SoundCloud era.
It's kind of what I'm trying to do too.
The whole lyrical thing again.
I would like to not be considered just a hype SoundCloud rapper anymore, and I would like to be put more in the conversation.
Honestly, chat, who's left to really do that? Because for a while it was Yachty and he did it. Because like X did it first, not gonna lie. He really showed people he could do whatever he wanted. I ain't gonna lie. Then I'll say Uzi. Then I'll say Trippy. I ain't gonna lie. Not you starting with this too. Here we go. Then I'll say Trippy. Then I'll say 21. No, not yet. No, yeah, 21. Then Kodak. Or Kodak, then 21, I ain't gonna lie. It was around the same time with Kodak and 21. It was around the same time. Then, like, I'll say... Never mind, it was quiet for a while. But now, like, then Yachty, not even now. I'll say Yachty in, like when Lil Boat 3 dropped, like, 2020. That's when a lot of people started really, like, taking Yachty serious. But, like, even, like, way more now, though. Still. I think people have been taking Denzel serious for a while. Trippie, yeah. I feel like Trippie, like, once he dropped A Love Letter to You 2, a lot of people was like, oh, yeah, he's here to stay. You know? Like, to be honest. Because, like, we heard Love Scars and, like, you know what I mean? And stuff with X and, like, you know, stuff like that. But, like, I don't think people really started paying attention to exactly, like, how much of a good artist Trippie can be at times. Mansion Music is not an example. You know what I mean? Around that time, low-key.
Of a conceptual artist whose next project can continuously be something unexpected and exciting. I would like to be in that conversation.
Okay.
I would also like to be in the conversation with the greatest passers of all times.
Passers?
Names I'd like to be included with. John Stockton.
Oh.
Steve Nash.
Okay, so you're talking about, like,
Chris Paul.
basketball, dishing it out.
Floor generals.
Court vision guys.
Yeah, exactly. Team first players.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Fago could have been in that list too, bro. But I don't know what type of Cactus Jack deal he got, but I don't know. But at the same time, we cannot blame Travis because I feel like Fago's sound, whatever he was trying to evolve it into, it wasn't hitting. It wasn't hitting, bruh. Which I didn't even listen to Pink Hearts. I'm a fake fan. I heard the song with Ken Carson. That was an okay song. But, like, I never really got into Fago for a reason, you know? Like, I feel like if he was putting out music like hits on hits and, like, songs like that and kind of stayed with that sound for a little bit longer and then did the whole Rage thing, but, like, Off the Map and everything, and then kind of evolved from there not too long after, Fago probably would have, you know, he would have stuck around regardless of his Cactus Jack deal. But I think his sound evolution just kind of went the wrong way at the wrong time. You know, it's tough. But he still has a chance, though. Honestly, a lot of people say Fago fell off. I don't think so. I think Fago definitely has a chance to, like, you know. I think he can get back in our good graces. Universally, couldn't finish it. Skimmed through. It was like, nah, for real. I feel that.
Be a general in that court, you're gonna probably have to stay out of the other court. You know what I mean? It's like you're in foul trouble with the U.S. government.
I got 5.
Yeah, you got 5.
I got 1 to give, and coaches let me play for whatever reason.
I
can't wait till Ice Spice has like 9 albums out, and I could say I like the Old Spice.
I like that.
Yo.
Think about shit that I should have done.
3, 2, 1.
Clout Cobain and Taboo.
But Black Balloons and Black Metal.
The most popular is Clout Cobain, and the least popular is Cash Mania.
Bro, chat. Who's him? Like, for real. Be honest with me right now, chat. Who's him? For real. Because if it's not me, I don't know who it is. Yeah. I'm just saying.
There's just a hidden Billie Eilish feature on this album.
Really?
Mm-hmm. On Sirens.
She's just in there?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's on this album. I have a one-liner. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
You know what they say about Family Guy puns?
What?
Lowest form of comedy.
Lois. I like that. I got one for you.
Sure.
I've had this kind of arrangement with an older woman. I've been going on dates with her and stuff.
Sure.
And she loves when I use handcuffs.
Yeah.
I'm her police escort.
Okay.
No?
She
likes it when I read her Miranda rights.
Yeah, that's way more.
I'm an escort.
I understand that. Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah.
And cops be doing that.
This was on you released pre-Pink Hearts that I would like, though? Over?
The police.
The
cuffing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's cuffing season. Next, we got.
I think I only reacted to Fago once, which was the song with Ken Carson. And I think that's on Pink Hearts, so I don't know. That was going to be the sound of the album.
Tame Impala's Currents.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Kevin Parker, one man.
Australian as well.
He's an Australian man.
Yes.
And he's kind of cute. I'll say it.
Long hair's in. You know what they're saying?
It is.
Long hair is in, baby.
It's in.
This summer, short hair's
Say that.
out.
You know what people say about this album?
I don't think I heard that.
I say every song is a hitter. The blue.
It is. I'm not gonna lie. Even the B-sides. I love. Ooh, let's sneak peek at what's next. Okay, but anyways, okay. Let's be real honest. I never know what the most popular song on this album is. Honestly, I never do. But it's always between three. It never changes between the three. It's either Let It Happen, The Less I Know the Better, or New Person, Same Old Mistakes. It's literally one, like, first song, literally middle of the album, or outro. Like, I don't know, though. Just got a cut. Yikes. That's whack. L cut. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, you mean a haircut. If you mean a haircut, then W cut. Well, then again, you put the not like this emote, so maybe it's a bad cut. You should have went to Brandon, bro. I ain't gonna lie. All right. There's no we on that number one. And I'm finna have me e-girl by 2024. So, or like in 2024, for sure. But by 2024, you know what I'm saying? So, you really got to get on it, bro. You feel me? Get those Valorant clips posted, bro. That's all I'm saying. Post the Valorant clips. Even if they old clips, just post them. You feel me? See what happens. Okay, wait. I forgot. I got to vote. I'm going to go with The Less I Know the Better as most popular. And then also, why would I want a daughter, bro? I'm a guy. I've never been a girl. I don't know how to raise a girl, bro. What are girls like, bro? Besides dolls and like basic stuff. Like, I don't know, bro. And I don't like sports either. That'd be kind of whack. I ain't gonna lie though. That would be kind of fire to like if you had a girl, then you could just like raise her to be like a ninja. That would be hard. That'd be hard. Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm pansexual. It's literally the third tag on my stream. I'm definitely not homosexual. I never bought any homosexual merch personally. I rock with it. I think it's a really good merch design. I just never bought it. They got esports for racing. True, they do. They do. I could do that. But even still, I don't think I'm gonna adopt a kid. If I were to ever have a child, that would be me adopting a child, because why would I have a kid when there's already so many kids that need love on Earth? You feel me? But also, I think I would adopt a child like in my later years. Like that would be like my midlife crisis. I'd be like, oh my God, I'm getting old and I'm lonely. I need a kid. So I just adopt a kid. You know? I would do that. But like, I gotta be rich already though. And wealthy. I gotta be rich and wealthy. I gotta be both. You feel me? That's the only way I could ever adopt a kid. And adopting a kid is the only way I'd ever have a kid. So like, it's a whole thing. You feel me? Bro, the love is real. I'm not having children with anybody. I'm gonna be honest. I think the main reason for real, why I would never have a kid is because who am I gonna have a kid with besides myself? And as a man, I can't have a kid by myself. So like, you know, that's tough, bro.
Modern psych.
If I could create a child for myself, I probably would do that, because that would be kind of cool to just be able to say I'm a single dad and there's no mom. That would be so hard, bruh. I ain't gonna lie.
Psych pop.
That'd be fire.
I'm not part of this community. I'm gonna be the first to say that.
That emo is actually hilarious.
I don't hang out
why
with
is
people
he
that
a
say
chicken?
they love this album. Besides you. And I liked you before.
I never picked least popular. Least popular because I'm a man. I don't know why, but I just feel like people don't like that song that much. For some reason.
Or
it's a
this
good song,
album
though.
came out, so you kind of got grandfathered in.
Yeah, sure.
And the people I've met post this album that are like eager to say it's one of their all-time favorites.
Dad Riz is valid
right there.
And why is that?
I don't really want to dive into it. I haven't put that much thought into it, but I just know that it works. Like I know I can see the person.
Sure.
And when they say it, I'm like, yeah.
It's valid though.
No point in me
It's
fighting
valid,
around
Riz.
this with you, you know?
Well, you know, there's a lineage. It's the poster on the wall of the dorm room. So it's Currents. You know, after Currents, it was Igor.
Yeah.
Before Currents, it was like A$AP Rocky.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to necessarily be psychedelic, but there's something.
Right now it's Lil Yachty. That's actually crazy. I wonder what's gonna be next. That's just like the universally like, oh my God, this is the album right now. but will still be the album after we get the next one too, you know?
Thing aesthetic about this album and other albums in that lineage that I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, it's like wearing a little pin that says like, I'm not a conformist.
Yeah, it's like indie, but like everyone's heard it.
Yeah.
It's not indie anymore.
No, it's letting you participate in what is masquerading as a niche community, but it's really not.
Lana Del Rey fans is another genre of this.
Yes.
3, 2, 1.
I put the less I know, the better, and the moment.
I love the
less
moment.
I know, the better, and gossip.
The less I know, the better is the most popular, and gossip is the least popular.
It was between Cause I'm a Man, Disciples, and Gossip, so I feel that.
Ooh, double dinger.
Let's go. I needed it.
Gossip
1 point.
is basically an interlude, so that makes sense that it would be not picked as the best song on the album by basically anybody.
My thought process.
Make it sound as sad as possible too, just be like, yeah, her mother's never been around. Something she's missing that important part of her life, right? You know, just like that real like maternal connection. You feel me? Adopt a daughter for the W? Maybe not. I feel like I would adopt a boy. I don't know. But either way, I don't plan on adopting it anyways. Like I think I'm gonna just say that now just to be nice. Just so people will like get off my case about not wanting kids. And then by the time I get to that age, I'm gonna be like, psych, just playing. I don't want to do that either. Fooled ya. You know what I mean? And then just like live with my animals. That's gonna be nice. Know your first kid's gonna be a girl. Good luck, bro. I'll be the godfather, but I'm not gonna be the father number 2. I'll tell you that. Feel old just thinking about it. Well, hey, bro, if you play your cards right, that won't be for a while. That won't be for a while till you have your daughter. But you know, that's gonna be nice for you, man. I'm happy for you
I just
already.
thought the moment is also kind of.
You gotta start thinking about names now, because if she has a terrible name, she's gonna hate you. I'm just saying. You gotta think about names from now. That's it.
Popular in the track list.
Once you got a name, you're golden.
No.
And we had a moment in the car that one time. You remember?
Stop it. Just stop it.
You stop it.
Barely even talking.
Just listen to me for a little while. Come here.
No.
Yikes.
This is
I
nice.
hate when you touch
This is nice. You and me are
not-
sharing a moment.
Next, we've got Quadeca's I Didn't Mean to Haunt You.
Gas pack.
Great album.
Ain't even about
this
to kiss
one.
a homie
Despite the
hoodie,
man-
not gang for real. You know, man. I think the problem is I can't buy any like creator merch or like rapper merch until like I feel like it's like actually costs like $30. That's valid. That's actually a really good price for a hoodie. $30. That's a good price. But like the thing is though, I can't do that for real until I get like some Rick pants. Once I get some Rick pants and I could just wear like creator merch with anything and it still looks like a good fit, regardless of where I'm at too, then it's gonna be hard. But like, you feel me? That's just like, I don't know, bro. Once I get some Rick pants, then I could wear like, I'm gonna buy everybody merch. I'm finna go back to what 12-year-old me wanted. I'm gonna get me some Maverick merch. I'm finna get some I'm Dante merch. I'm finna get some AMP merch. I'm finna get... Does Majin Carp have any merch out right now? Probably not. I don't think so. I feel like I would have known that by now. But I'm gonna make Majin make a t-shirt that says Majin Carp on it, and I'm gonna buy some Majin Carp merch and then show people and then be like, yo, go watch Majin Carp right now. Because whenever you type Majin on YouTube, Majin Carp doesn't pop up first. And I'm tired of it, bro. I'm tired of it, bro. We need Majin to pop up first, bro.
Who made it? Great album.
Not an album I think about individual tracks
If I ain't
besides
saying
just
me.
a couple. You know, I think
Because
about
I'm not gonna buy your merch, bro. You're gonna give it to me. I was talking about buy, bro. Come on now. Be for real. Be for real, man. You know you're gonna slide me a little care package, you feel me? You feel me? You know the vibes, bro. Come on now.
this is a
Come on now, but you know what this is. Okay, I didn't mean to haunt you. Best song and worst song. Or most popular and least popular. I'll say most popular. Oh wow. Yeah, exactly. You're gonna send me a care package because you know I'm finna make a whole video on it, and that's even more promo than if I bought it. You feel me? You're gonna make way more money than if I bought the merch. You feel me? You because you think you're smart, bro. To be honest. That's all it is. I think most popular is Born Yesterday only because it was released as a single first. It was the first single, maybe. Now it's terrible now. Yikes. We have the moment which is turn real. So yeah, Born Yesterday #1 for sure, and then maybe like Knots Least popular, I think is my most played from this album. Well, not most played, probably like most consistently played. I hear this song like every week. But other than that, you know, I feel like people probably just don't like it, man. It's a little repetitive, and that's different for Quadeca. He doesn't really do music like that. The Homicide of Rage, I've been feeling you just made that spike. Play some GTA, man. No, then what's up, little bro? Play some GTA. If anything, let's 1v1 in GTA right now. You'll get clapped.
Plate of food.
Yeah.
I don't think about corn pudding and cranberry sauce pretty much any other day of the year. But when I sit down to enjoy a Thanksgiving dinner, them fuckers better be present.
But then again, if you have turkey on another day, it's okay. You don't have to have everything else as at Thanksgiving dinner. And there are some turkeys in this track list.
There is a little tryptamine present here. The bees, not the bees, the bees. Nicolas Cage and The Wicker Man.
Those, me at school. My parents were so strict.
Yikes.
All A's, had to be all A's.
Yeah.
And high standard for me. You know, you don't appreciate it when you're younger, but as you get older, you're like, you know, thank you, mom and dad, for believing.
Nah, as you get older, it's just like, bro, this really makes no sense at all. Yeah, nah, I'm good. I'm not, you know, I feel like I got an RP before I get to like GTA or IRL. And I've been playing GTA for a while. I've been playing online for a while. So once I play RP for a while, then GTA IRL. You feel me? That's gonna be kind of hard. Sanity is slipping. It's already gone. I'm not gonna lie. It's already gone. It's already gone. No, it's still kind of there because you have like good taste. But like, it's slipping though. It's slipping though. For sure. Slipping Into the Darkness. Really good song, by the way. Go stream it.
That I was that A student.
What school was that?
School, man.
They got any openings? Maybe on the council?
You gotta stop trying to run for student councils, man. You gotta stop.
We'll have a soda machine in every classroom. No more detentions. Fucking disco ball in the bathroom. And I want a new ventilation system so our kids can vape.
You're just selling them a dream, man. This is just giving the same.
Hellcats for every varsity player.
Really?
Quiz ball for fucking nerds.
Oh.
So he's gonna give it to me.
Are you declaring that Quiz Bowl is for nerds? Or are you saying we're gonna have a Quiz Bowl for the nerds?
The school play.
Hey, when you dropping that, what's it called? Because a while ago, you had shown me some designs, and I haven't seen a link yet, bro. So maybe that's why I won't buy it, because you're a flaker, bro. You were talking about flakers on your Instagram story last night, and you flaked on the merch design. That was hard, and you haven't dropped it yet. What's up with it, bro? Come on now. Be for real. I'm just playing. What song you want to sing? What song? And where? At the Walmart performance? In the garden section? Or are you in a different section? Because I said the garden section because I feel like it's going to be the best. You feel me? It's like 500 for you, so you can call it a designer fit. Oh, that's bet. All right, bet. I like that right there. Because I said I want to get into designer slowly, so I like that right there, actually. It's like Pyrex kind of vibes. I like that. I like that. If you drop a flannel, I'll cop. 500? Bet. But if it's like a hoodie for 500, like I don't know. But if it's like a flannel, I'll rock with that because I like flannels. I used to. By who? Oh, these perfect sounds like this, the rhyme like this. So I had to grind like that, to shine like this. Oh, man, I love that song, man. Didn't get to finish the site because my laptop was broken. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's understandable.
It's gonna be the Wicker Man, the original one though, with that guy from Lord of the Rings, played by Riley.
I don't want to be in a school play. I am way too old for that.
His parents were strict, but he ended up appreciating that as he got older, and that's gonna make him a great lead in your school play.
I don't want to be in a school.
You're like in my cabinet.
Look at Riley, man.
Grant, he's gonna run the treasury.
I don't think there's room in your cabinet next to all the dead cats.
The dead cats, don't worry about those. This is what's gonna make me a great president for your class.
You're not gonna be able to do any of that. The student council budget's probably like $50.
Xbox Live. Free for everyone on the honor roll.
This is like some fucked up version of Billy Madison. Tell me a joke in Cassini's division.
I did the same.
The most popular is Born Yesterday, and the least popular is Cassini's Division.
I almost wrote Born yesterday.
People are gonna get mad. They're gonna come for you now. Don't say I almost wrote that. That was my other guess, because they will crucify you.
My
They're gonna force my sobriety
for saying something like that.
Yeah, no, I could try, but like that's just impossible with anybody. I feel like anybody, the only person you can force into sobriety is like a child. You can force a child into sobriety, but that's about it though. That's about it. Because like it happened to J. Cole, but that's it though. You a grown man, bro. I can't say how to live your life. Chaotic? Yeah, I know chaotic. The Chaotic still sounds like my crocheting. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I haven't watched Chaotic in a minute. Honestly, I don't think I watched a Chaotic stream since before my break, and that's messed up, bro. But I rock with Chaotic. She fine.
Oh, Riley. Oh,
W streamer.
Riley, that was my second guess.
Or sit away from me.
Jesus Christ. I'm sick of the scrutiny.
They're not going to care about me trying to be a high schooler, though, right? They'll probably like that.
I probably will. They probably will like it. Let's go.
It's weird what they'd choose to come for and what they let slide.
I wish you like me anymore, though.
I completely agree.
Yeah.
It's strange.
They probably
What'd you do?
ignored the cats in the cabinet thing.
Cats in the cabinet with the silver spoon. Little boy living his dad's on the moon. I love that song.
Matter of fact, I saw Chaotic on Rage's stream the other day, which is like so random. She's like never on his stream, but she just had to show the fit real quick. It was a fire fit though. It was along with my sanity. Real. I feel like in general, you really can't lose your sanity if you're gaming, man. You know, you can't. That's why you just gotta be gaming, bro. Which is it's a good thing that there's like better games like out now for people, because a lot of people just were mad at gaming for a while, which I understand. I'm just picky, so I was kind of happy I had my games that I liked, but a lot of people didn't. But like, you know, you playing Hogwarts Legacy when you come back? Welcome to your tape. Find a reason why. If I got a tape, I'd be like, bro, that's kind of crazy. Yo, that show really exists, bro. That's insane. Didn't that show make the suicide rate go up? That's so unfortunate, bro.
Yeah, that's not how it goes.
Road cats are in my cabinet. Roadkill cats. I collect them.
They're not roadkill if you kill them.
If I kill them on the road, what do you want me to call?
Yikes.
But you're not killing them with a car either. It's
What
like
do you call it? I do it in the road.
I would just call them a dead cat collection. I'd say it's a dead cat collection.
It's a collector's item, man.
Are they least
It's not
taxes
an
on
item.
me?
It's a former being, a former animal.
My most prized possession is the
Yes.
Scottish fold that I dissected.
You didn't You don't know how to dissect a cat. All you do is cut it open and play with it.
I fished in the guts.
Ay, ay, ay. Next, we got SZA's Control.
I've only listened to like 2 songs from this album, bro. I'm a guess.
like
I'm a
that
guess. I'm a guess. I'm a
Well,
guess.
it's kind
I'm
of
a
the mood
guess.
the album puts me in.
What is that mood?
Kind of one of these.
I've heard Sarah by Tyler the Creator. You can't scare me, literally.
No, don't.
This is another absolute.
Okay. Since I only know these 2 songs, I'm gonna say the most popular song is The Weeknd, because that seems like a song title that anybody could look for and click on and be like, this is a good song because it's SZA, right? Least popular, probably Pretty Little Birds featuring Isaiah Rashad, because I doubt SZA fans know who Isaiah Rashad is. So yeah. Bruh.
As I revisit this track list,
That's
I will
crazy.
say it stands out to me as much better than the new album, if I have to be honest.
Oh, absolutely. The new one's a mess. A total mess.
It's good, though.
It is good.
It's got a
I
lot.
haven't listened to either, and I don't really plan on it anytime. Jordan VC said hi to her. One of her friends. Oh, say hi to her and one of her friends. And I didn't say anything to the other one because she's muted. He said, oh, wow, no hi from me. Grown woman, by the way. I said, do you want me to ask you about your day? Because you sounded a little upset. And she started yelling at me because I asked that question. Now I can't even join VIP Lounge like I used to be able to. And when she said hi, she airs me in her chat. Yikes. That is very specific. That's an unfortunate, that's an unfortunate situation, bro. It happens. You know what I mean? It happens. But that's just how it is interacting with certain people. Certain people just don't, you know what I'm saying? Some people just don't like certain types of jokes or certain types of, sarcasm, whatever. That's how it is, bro.
Great songs on it.
Tons
The
of
whole
them.
sonnet
But it also
to
just has too many songs.
Yo. Nah, that's actually funny, bro. That's actually funny, bro.
Yeah, I agree.
This
That's
is
a
like a
sonnet.
tightly wound.
That's low-key
It has a
valid.
perfect knot.
It's like
Weeknd is literally the song that put her on. Really? See? What did I say? That seems like a song that anybody could click and be like, this is good. That makes sense.
Boy Scouts used to do
That makes perfect sense. I never even heard it.
The what?
Never heard
The
it.
Boy Scouts.
Shut up.
Let's
big
say you're
yo.
a Boy Scout for a
I'm
while.
actually
You
very
reach, like,
slim.
mastery level of a Boy Scout.
But
What
I
do
actually, you know what? I actually appreciate that because I feel like, Indy, why did you pin that, bruh? Anyways, I actually appreciate it though because I feel like as a man, having a big butt as a man is probably really you feel me? Pin of shame. I like that. I like that actually. W Indy, bruh. W Indy. We needed you, bruh. See? W Indy. But yeah, I feel like that's kind of like a flex. You know what I mean? Because it's muscles. And as a man, What makes you cool? Big muscles, big butt, big muscles, big man. You see what I'm saying? But that's not me though. I'm kind of, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Other streams I'm off where we do pinup shame. I like pinup shame. That's actually a good. That's a good concept right there.
Man.
You're an Eagles.
Pinup shame is valid.
I do not know what you're talking about. I wasn't any of the couts. I just couldn't. When my dad said I lacked discipline. Yeah. He also said he didn't trust the boys' count leader.
My sisters were like, "You got a big old butt." I'm like, "Bruh, yeah, that's crazy, bro." As a man, that's not something you really want to hear, but like, as a bodybuilder, man, that's probably something you want to hear all the time. That's probably bodybuilders probably would like to hear that more. I think I'm gonna start saying that to bodybuilders. I'm just be like, "Nice butt, bruh." You feel me? But like, pause though, you know. Or like nice glute pump. That's what they be saying, right? Glute pump. I'm gonna say that. Nice glute pump today. Nah, I'll probably get beat up if I say that. I'm not gonna do that.
He said that he seemed a little bit handsy.
Ew.
Yeah.
Yucky.
All those cow cookies though. The girls had the cow cookies.
3, 2, 1.
I put love galore in anything.
I put broken clocks and normal girl.
The most popular is Doves in the Wind featuring Kendrick, and the least popular is Anything.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
A total goose egg from us.
No.
That's nice.
Oh, I mean,
I got one.
yeah, nice.
6-4. I should have known Kendrick. Just
And I'm at
Kendrick's
7.
name next to
I'm gonna win, bro. I'm gonna win. I'm winning today.
You know, when it comes
sure.
to cleaning the ocean, feels like we're just grasping at straws at this point.
For real.
God, I am sick as a dog. Am I right, guys? Can you believe it? I got stuff coming out of my nose, stuff coming out of my mouth. I mean, I just can't get better. I'm gonna keep on joking around, and that was just
No, for real, bruh. That's why I've been like trying to stream so much, because I just want to be able to get a solid schedule. Once I get a solid schedule, bro, I literally have my workout mat on the. Well, you can't see. The way the camera's angled, it's not angled down for real, so you can't see. But it's literally a workout mat on the floor right there. Like, I've been stretching a little bit. But you know, that's the thing. I want to get into like my stretches and stuff first, because I used to be a little bit more flexible than I am. And you know, I feel like that's just good for my muscles because I be sitting down a lot. But then once I start working out, bro, I'm gonna be like in peak health condition at my age. Because I'm not gonna be peak health for real until I'm like 60. I think once I'm 60, I'm gonna be the healthiest I'll ever be in life. Because I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna have like the most wisdom about just life in general. So I'm gonna be able to like, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna be like working out, you know? I don't want to do it unless I'm full committing with the diet and all. So yeah, no, I'm not doing no diet commit just because I'm like, my metabolism and everything is already pretty good and just natural. Like, I'm blessed. I have pretty good genetics. So I can be pretty like relatively healthy relatively easily. So like, you know, I gotta just commit to actually being consistent with it. And once I'm consistent, I'm gonna be good. Just run basketball for cardio. Valid. I like biking for cardio, me personally. But I just like biking in general. Biking is amazing, bro. There's what kind of famous YouTubers now? WND. That's fire. W Cloud, W Motion.
That's a joke.
That's a good one.
If you care about turkey,
I mean, oh my God, Indy, you weren't here. HIVEMIND Riley and HIVEMIND Grant, aka DJ Grant, aka G Willikers, were in the chat earlier today. I don't know if they still are. Probably not, because they dropped today, so I don't know. But they were here earlier, so I guess I can say the same thing too. I'm just saying. Is 21K subs famous? 21K subs is like valid. 21K subs is valid. That's like you're trying to solidify it a little bit more. But I can't say famous because like that's still kind of niche. 21K is still kind of, there's a lot of people. Like, think about it. There's a lot of YouTubers with millions of subscribers that none of us in the chat will ever hear of, ever. You know what I mean? So like 20K is like it's like that's an amazing thing. That's a great thing to see. But I can't really say it's like famous. But like when you got 20K, like yeah, you got some motion. You have emotion. You having like some clout for real. But like I don't know if you're famous though. Like I feel like you can still like at 20K, you can still post a video and like it might not hit first day. You feel me? The thing with Hogwarts, I started it already. Just restart it. Nobody will know. It's not like you never said that in the Twitch chat, on camera, in a video that's on YouTube. Nobody will never know. We cool, but not at the moment. He kind of said to me right now to unblock me tomorrow. Okay. I don't even want to know what that one, bro.
It's time for you to stand up and say, you know what, this is the last.
Yeah, 20K is valid though.
Is that like
That's
one
hard.
in case the first one doesn't land or something?
It's related. My mind's just kind of on that.
You're on the straws.
See, the way you came at me there was a bit of a straw man argument. You know, you're going against me.
Yeah, just restart. Just restart.
Okay.
Just recreate a character and everything, bro. Nobody will know, to be honest. You can act like you've never seen the game before. But you have seen the game before, which means you're going to play a little bit better than some people on their first play. You feel me? Make it make sense. Jail so I can feel something sounding kind of like the move. Maybe not in Texas, bro. TK got 66 years for beating up an old guy. Allegedly. Or no, TK got 66 years for being there when someone killed an old guy. I don't know if jail is the vibe in your state, bro. Just saying. Suppose somebody with 80K? That's fire. The achievements pop up? Real. It's either an impactful 21K or how this dude gets 21K. Maybe, bruh. Maybe. That's the thing. I never really think about it because there's a lot of people that probably have like a lot of subs off of just like 1 or 2 videos that kind of popped off and they're a little funny or something, you know? So who knows? It depends. It really just depends. But yeah, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Tell them about the stream, bro. We be vibing. We really be up here like a lot, bruh. Since on core DMs, all right, but we're going to check out after this. That's an accessory to murder and was bragging like he was the one doing it. I mean, yeah, true.
Man,
true.
Argument. Next, we got Baby Keem's The Melodic Blue.
I'm ashamed.
Might be a little too.
Bruh said I'm ashamed. Oh, man, bro. I feel you, though. I feel you. I feel like TK is just one of the most unfortunate situations in life. Like honestly, you have to sit back and think about it, though. Because this is the way life works, right? If any of us were from a different neighborhood and grew up in different conditions, we could have been TK. You know what I mean? And that's unfortunate from like a legal system standpoint. But then like from a just like acting up in your teenage years standpoint, it's unfortunate that TK just, you know, was the type of guy that he was at that time. You feel me? I feel like he's aged a lot now. He's matured a lot now. And I don't think he should serve the full 66. He should get out in like 2030. You know what I mean? Let him live his life. I think he learned his lesson. But, you know, if he doesn't get out in 2030, I'll understand why. You know, like it's sad, bro. It's sad, bro. The pay for your choices thing, it definitely is. But also, like, you got to take into account like where he's from, his home situation, where he grew. You know what I mean? Like who he grew up around, who he looked up to. You know, things like that. Like people in general, I feel like, especially in his situation, don't just come out like that. If we're talking YNW Melly, I think he came out like that. And I think that's just the way he is. You know, he should be free in maybe 2035 to 2040. I think like 2030, because he's already, 22 now? You know, when he's already matured a lot, give him a little bit more time, 7 more years, let him learn a little bit more, let him get stronger, let his mental get better. He might come out and be the best priest of all time, bro. To be honest. So much for the short vid, correct. It's almost an hour. But yeah, your fault for rolling with people. I mean, maybe he just ain't have no guidance, you know? And that's sad. That really just goes to show, like, don't have kids in life if you're not gonna like take care of them and love them and like get them in good situations. You feel me? Gotta have sort of accountability for those choices. No, facts. If you in a car you shouldn't be in, that's kind of on you. But also, if you 16 and you from the hood and you don't know no better, I can't really say much. You know, I can't, because it's like no one told him. If you knew better, then yeah, you know what I mean. That's kind of wild. But if you ain't know no better at that time, you know, I feel like you got to just deal with it, because that's life. You got to live through it. You got to learn from it. But I don't think anybody should be getting those 60-something years as a teenager. I think, especially if he ain't do it. If he pulled the trigger, all right, whatever. If he did it, whatever. But if he ain't do it, he was bragging about it. No, he just, you know what I'm saying? I feel like they could have gave him 10, bro. I wouldn't have been mad at that. I would have been like, yeah, that's valid. Especially the way he act now, especially the way he's matured now. If he wasn't maturing, then it would be like, okay, yeah, 66 years makes perfect sense. You know? But I don't know, bro. I like I said, I think it's a very unfortunate situation, bro. Shout out TK, bro.
Too early, but damn near.
I'm not gonna say free TK, but I'm gonna say shout out TK. You know? It's the fact that he was bragging and making money off his sad bragging. Yeah, True. It's a tough situation overall, bro. 15, 20 years. Yeah, bro. Like, they treating it like, bro, look at it this way. People go outside for real in real life with automatic weapons and gun down multiple people in public places and get away with less. That's the kind of, that's where it's like, ugh. Not saying that this one man's life wasn't valuable. Obviously it was. He had a family and things like that. But like, 66 years for being an accomplice is insane. Me either, bro. I'm not built for prison, which is why I'm a good boy. I am a good boy, bro.
It's a classic album.
I'm not built for all that, bro.
Really, really good album.
No, sir.
Modern classic.
You want
I
to
need
play
the
a quick
internet.
game?
Yes.
You can switch two animals.
If Bobby didn't serve his life sentence, he won't either. Bobby had a life sentence? I didn't know he was facing a life sentence. I thought he was facing 20 max. Definitely not going to say Trump 2024. I'm going to say Andrew Yang 2024. As of right now. Anyways, just a big timeout. Very long timeout. That's tough, man.
Rolls. Like I thought.
Okay, trademark you. Oh, wait. Trademark USA. The Melodic Blue, Baby Keem. This one's actually tough. Most popular, never mind, it's not. Most popular, Family Ties. Least popular is between Scars and South Africa. So I'm going to say South Africa because I've heard people say that they don't like it. So Family Ties, South Africa. That's my vote.
Thought about it.
Right
Like,
there.
let's switch turtles and turkeys. Like, if you're out in the middle of the ocean, there's just turkeys.
There's turkeys everywhere. And then on Thanksgiving, we all have a big turkey. I like that.
All right. So now you swap two animals.
Two animals. Okay.
The game's called Animal Swap, by the way. You can play it at home.
I'm going to go with deer
Okay,
and
bet.
shark.
Oh.
So
Trump was bad, but he did free Bobby, though. I mean, he definitely did free a lot of people that, should have been free, like Kodak, like Rocky, or help get Rocky free, like Bobby. But I feel like that's not enough for me to, like, even remotely rock with him. I feel like that's just stuff that he had to do for karmic reasons. He had to free Kodak so that he wouldn't get jailed. If he didn't free Kodak, Rocky, and Bobby, he would be going to jail right now. I feel like because he did all that, he might not go to jail in this case right now where he's literally facing 34 counts. He might not go to jail. And, that's unfortunate, but that's life, though. You feel me? And me, yeah, true. Yeah. That was for karmic reasons. Trump is playing the long game. He's not, the nicest guy on the planet. He definitely doesn't have the best takes. He's not overall the smartest guy, but he's a businessman. So he's pretty smart in terms of like, maneuvering life in some ways. But that's probably the perks of being a rich kid, man. Long time is what you call it, while you try to keep your sanity in there. I think it's way worse than that. Nah, low key. Freed a lot of public figures, to be honest. Yeah, not true. True. He probably would have freed Jeffrey Epstein, though, and that's the weird part. If it was up to him, he probably would have freed him. This is it's tough. Yeah, but that's spiritual economics right there, though.
like sometimes a shark just runs in front of your car and and looks at you and you're like, wait. And then whenever you're swimming, you're like, are there any deer?
Antlers.
Yeah. Dude, what happened to your car?
Yikes.
I hit a shark the other day.
There's a mako. Came out of
I think the only thing that's really funny about that is this just sounds like a Floridian situation. People have hit sharks before on the road in Florida. Like it.
nowhere. 3, 2, 1.
Family Ties and Boo Man.
Range Brothers in 16.
The most popular is Family Ties, and the least popular is No Sense.
Really? No Sense was the first single for this album, technically. Technically, kinda. It was a random single at the time, but ended up on a. So that's actually crazy. People don't like No Sense. I really like No Sense. That's understandable. I'll take the. I'm at 8 points now. I'll take the 1 point for that. If Thug went to jail when he was in office, he'd be out. That's your GOAT president, boy. Okay, maybe. Calling it, Trump frees Thug in 2024. If Trump wins in 2024, I will not be in the country. I'm just saying that now, bro. A lot of people are like, if you don't like it, you can leave. Guess what? Bruh.
We both went with the Kendrick.
But if he does free Thug, though, I'm gonna be like, hey, from a distance. I'm gonna be like, hey, that's fire. When's the album? I think that's the one thing that really, really, really hurt the most right when the news first hit that Thug got locked up, bro. He was about to drop the album of the year, bro. But you're not already in the country. No, I mean like permanently though. I mean like permanently. Cause like right now I'm kind of like on like a two-way thing. Like I can kind of go back and forth as I please because I'm cool with like government in the US and here in the UK. So like I can go back and forth because I'm such a good guy, like I said. So they rock with me. I've cooked for them a few times. They like my food. So it's like I can go back and forth. But I feel like at that point, if it's Trump's cabinet, they're not gonna rock with me as heavy, and I'm just not gonna be able to come back. So I'd probably just stay out at that point. Trump freeing Thug will solve racism for like 5 seconds. It would. I think Trump freeing Thug would solve racism for like 5 seconds, and then the Proud Boys would get too hype about their favorite man on the planet just being back in office, and it would just go horribly again. Word! My guy, what's good, bro? Was talking about you earlier.
I was between
Sucks JJ fell asleep, man. It's almost all of
is a
us.
way bigger song.
To me, it's not really about popularity, though.
You're literally running for
Yeah.
student council.
I don't really care about being popular.
That is like literally
Bruh.
the definition of a popularity contest.
I just want to
is.
give everyone a Hellcat, bro. Is that so much? I'm thinking I might do it in college now, too. Did you said high school was so problematic?
I didn't say it was so problematic. You're not in school at all.
Well, maybe not problematic, but you said there'd be some problems doing it.
Nobody even remembers student council.
Who do you think is gonna go against Trump in the next election if he were to win? Because I don't think he will for real. But if he does, you think it's gonna be Biden, bro? I feel like Biden's not running again, bro. Like, come on, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Even if Biden does run again, he's definitely not gonna win. So if it's like Biden against Trump, Trump is winning off of default. But like, I don't know, bro. So if he's in office, most bills or any administration will not get passed. Valid. Honestly, I think if Trump is, of course Trump is running again. I don't think he's like officially announced it, like for real. But like, you know, he can't. He already did 2 terms. He's out. He already did 2 terms, bro. It would be cool, but he can't, man. And I don't think he would, honestly. I feel like that man has been the least stressed since he, you know what I'm saying? Since he left office, bro. That man is living life, listening to music, spending time with his wife and kids. You know what I mean? Like, he living life. Bernie gave up. I think Bernie gave up. He ran 3 times and ain't win not once, bro. I think he gave up, bro. Trump didn't win? Yeah, I think Trump, you know, he's going to try again, for sure. Unless he goes to jail. If he goes to jail, obviously he's not going to try again. But, you know, I don't know. He can, but Barack definitely can't. Shout out to Obama, though, the whole family, man. You know, RIP the dog. Forgot its name right now.
Council in college.
I do.
Do you remember who was your president of your student council in college?
No, I want to be like president of the university.
I never
university president.
played
That's
Five
not
Nights at Freddy's.
student council. That's
Pretty
a different
much.
guy. They hire a guy. I don't think they're going to hire you to be the president of a university.
Why not?
You don't have any experience even working in education.
What does that job do?
I mean, a lot of stuff. It's an administrative role.
They're all
Can I
just
say about him?
politicians.
Nah, for real. If he beats this case, he low-key got it. He got it. Like, he just got it. He's him. I ain't gonna lie. Beating 34 charges. He's him. I would have to. Hats off, bro. Hats off. At that point, 34 charges. Like, that'd be insane, dude.
Those guys are politicians. They're just like random guys. usually.
President
Well,
isn't a politician.
okay.
Take a
whatever.
punch in the air.
Yeah.
We were just talking about TK before you got here.
That's a lot
That's
of
hilarious.
gags.
For our casuals out there, for our rap fans, this is a landmark hyper pop album by duo Dylan Brady and Laura Les.
I'm not gonna vote on this one because I never listened to it.
Kind of freakish.
You know what? I'm still gonna vote on it, just in case.
Hyper pop music.
Good time for the whole
Odds,
family,
no, for
really.
real.
If you like ska or emo or dubstep or all of them mixed
But I feel like what's gonna happen is, right, here's my realistic prediction to how this Trump thing's gonna go, right? He's gonna be found guilty of maybe 10 to 13 charges, right? Not guilty for the rest. And then they're gonna like stack relatively calm repercussions with the sentence. So it's gonna be like a week in jail, 4 weeks in jail, Community service. A fine. He's gonna spend no time in jail. He's gonna be doing house arrest, and then he'll just pay the fines off, pay off the community service because he's not about to be cleaning up trash. You feel me? And that's it, bro. I think realistically, that's what's gonna happen. And then he's probably gonna win the presidency. You know, like I feel like that's what could happen. Realistically, in real life, in this America, I wouldn't be surprised if it happened exactly how I just said it. Honestly.
Yeah,
honestly,
that's kind of what you get on this album.
Now, Riley, I think this is a good opportunity for you.
I know this one. Hey, I know this one. Money Machine. Okay, number one, Money Machine, most popular, best song, least popular, worst song, whatever. Ringtone, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I've only heard of Money Machine. I mean, PC for 2 years, 12 months probation. Really?
You explain to people who don't know what a gecko.
What if every charge is not guilty until the last one, and it's like 50 years or like life sentence? Watch out! Watch out!
What a geck is? What is a geck, Riley?
I don't think there is like a. I mean, people say gecko, but I don't know. I'm not some authority on nomenclature.
Sure, you are.
No, I'm not.
Attempted murder out of nowhere. Nah, attempted murder out of nowhere would be hilarious, bro. That would be hilarious. I don't even know what the 34 charges are. Because I thought he just was like getting questioned for paying hush money or something. Now he's facing 34 charges. Like, I don't know what happened. So that very well could happen. I don't even know. I don't know much about it, honestly. Even if it's more than 20, there's no point. Dude's not going to live that long. No, exactly. He's already 70-something, bro. Like, and he's rich and white. I don't think he's going to make it that long. Like, naturally. I think naturally his body's just going to give out at like 80. You know? You can't be a businessman that long. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
I'm not some genius, okay? People
the stress is gonna catch up, bro.
People will say you're the handsomest man on the planet. You must know something.
And he had COVID.
Handsome all these years. I say, stop it.
Never heard.
I'm not the most handsome man in the world. It might be top 10. Who knows?
Seems bold.
You know, I'm just saying. This is what people say. You know, they say, oh, you have so much wisdom. Please
impart
some wisdom to us. I say,
he's not very healthy. Unfortunately, my eyes have, seen him. Remember when his nude picture of him getting a spray tan got leaked? Yeah, I saw that. It was horrible. I wish I never did. But that's what happens when you scroll on the internet, minding your business. It happens. So yeah, probably not the healthiest. I doubt he works out. So yeah, man, I don't know. I don't think anything's gonna happen. Like, I think he's genuinely just gonna get old. Like, his cause of death is gonna be like old age. Like, literally, it's not gonna be anything crazy. It's not gonna be a stroke. It's not gonna be like getting sick. No one's gonna do anything to him. He's just gonna get old and just be like, you know what? I'm out. Play some outro music and just die. To be honest, never saw that. You're lucky. You're lucky, bro. You're lucky. I have seen it. Not a happy sight, bro. Not a happy sight, bro. And this is before I was on Twitter. This is on Instagram, bro. I saw this on Instagram, bro. Horrible.
I don't have that much wisdom, okay? You're going to have to figure this one out on your own, Chief. That's what I say. I say, hey, boss, you probably know just as much as me, or at least close.
Yeah.
I give him a little knock on the chin, and I say, hey, buck up, kid. Figure it out for yourself, okay?
How hard we talking?
It's enough. It's enough to ring the doorbell, but I'm not walking in the door. You know what I mean? People say you're the most charismatic person that's ever existed on the plane of this universe.
You see the famous Ye vid? Is on the bed? Yeah,
there's an argument to be made for other people. That's what I said.
Which, then again, that was a wax figure. So I feel like that was kind of Ye being a little bit flattering. I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty petrifying. It was. But, that still wasn't even that bad. He looked like a little bit like he was relatively in shape in that video. In real life, bruh. The shape was round. Respectfully, though.
Very humble man. Round. Super humble man. Might be the most humble man on this plane of existence.
There's a chance. There's a chance. But again,
there's an argument
to be made for other people. And I'd like to leave that argument open. I say, listen.
Pete Buttigieg?
Got high hopes for a living.
3, 2, 1.
Hand crushed and I would never stop.
I got hand crushed and get
That's what that says. Wow.
The most popular is Money Machine, and the least popular is Get.
I got one for Money Machine.
Was my second guess. Come and
Let's
get
go.
me. Whatever.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure it was your second guess. You could just say that for every single one. Nobody would ever know. Next one, call me if you get lost.
Oh, here we go.
Tyler, the creator. He made that out.
The original.
He created the fuck out of that fucking album.
He created the album, yeah.
And the estate
It's
sale.
so rude like that.
Yeah, you shouldn't curse that much.
Dirty Mouth.
Maybe not.
Was that Pete Buttigieg song you were singing earlier?
High Hopes,
Bye.
Panic at the Disco.
It's not for me.
Two fruits in a
Yeah,
video
he did
game?
like a campaign. That was his campaign song.
That's so
and
random.
People would do this dance too.
Okay, most popular. Oh, this is actually hard because it's between Sweet I Thought You Wanted to Dance and What's Your Name? And Corso. I think considering timing and who they're asking, I'm gonna say they could say Hot Wind Blows too, though. Didn't even listen to it solo or Igor? For real? I've listened to both of these albums multiple times on multiple different occasions. They're amazing. They're amazing. Obviously, I only reacted to Call Me If You Get Lost, though. Igor was a little bit too early for me. But bruh, what would they say? Either way, least popular is either Mama Talk or Blessed, and most likely Mama Talk because it's shorter. And it's an interlude. So I'll say Mama Talk, least popular, or like worst song. And then most popular, best song, what's your name?
Do it. It was like real youth group vibes. It was awesome.
Could be anything, bro.
It's kind of
They're
like
all
a
good.
cool ass cult if you think about it.
And it's pretty cool. He killed a man in Afghanistan.
Did he really?
Yeah, he's a vet, don't they all?
I don't think that everybody killed somebody over there.
How do you get into the
An
army?
artist,
You
not a
can like
rapper.
fool
Yeah,
around
not
on a
true.
computer and be in the army.
Yeah,
But Call Me If You Get Lost is like his most rap sounding rap album. You know, low key.
like second
Low-key.
hand kill someone.
Okay, then we all participate in the murders.
Lumberjack
I
because it was a
guess.
single.
Facts, brother. Now you're starting to
I would
get
think
my
so,
point of
but-
view on this whole broken American
know.
system.
I guess.
It might
I
though.
tricked you.
It does have a video too. But so does What's Your Name? I don't know,
I
bro.
radicalized you without
I'm
you
sticking with What's Your
even
Name.
knowing. And
I'ma
that's
stick
what
with
I'll
it.
do for you, your university. If you hire me as your president.
Don't hire him.
Hire him
He
as your
shouldn't be
president. Not
president.
even vote. Hire
What
him.
about a YMCA?
I don't
That's
think
real.
they have. Do they have presidents of this? It's probably just like a
Love the
manager.
Grove.
of
I just want
over-
him.
You think I can
Let's
be
say
the
Bino to
president
get
of
back
the
to always.
NRA?
I hope
Real.
not. You've never been much of a gun fan.
Real.
You really like knives.
Yeah, but you could use it for good.
What?
The guns.
Guns?
I'm gonna be honest. Considering, because think about it, right, chat? Let's really pay attention. Hold on, I gotta go to my screen for a minute. Cause let's really talk about it, bro. Sweatshirt and The Alchemist have a full project, a collab album that is out on the internet publicly on YouTube or something. And to this day, nobody has found it. I inquire about this album like once every few months, hoping somebody found it and I can just go and play it and hear how good it sounds. As far as I know, the last time I checked, nobody knows where it is. Which low-key means more artists probably do that. Because this is just Earl Sweatshirt and The Alchemist. There's a lot of rap fans that don't even know who either of those people are. You know what I mean? So imagine if Tyler and Gambino maybe have a collab tape under the most random names ever and nobody will ever find it, bro. Think about it. We were the second play on a song by some kid named Lil Cummies. We were the second play 5 years later, which means he probably played it himself for some girl that he liked, and she probably said it was good. Just trying to, you know what I'm saying? Not make him mad. Who knows, bro? Who knows? Maybe that's just me stuck in the past when I'm tired of hearing weird sounding beats. Who knows, bro? Maybe it's just not your vibe, you know what I mean? So the abstract personality, teenage kiddish attitude they used to give. The funny little part is good. That's real. That's understandable, bro. That's just you as a music listener. I respect it. Me personally, I'm all about evolution. Once an artist sounds too one-dimensional, I feel like none of my favorite artists are one-dimensional. They've all done something different, bro. Even if it was just a few times, you know what I mean? So like, I feel like whenever we don't get that versatility, like, or just like something different, it's like, what's the point, bro? Didn't listen to Chippy for 3 years. Real. That's real. That's accurate, actually. I feel like there's a lot of Chippy projects I completely skipped on purpose. So I feel that. But you know, I don't know, bro. Evolution is cool, but it comes way before its time. Understandable. I feel like timing is different for everybody. You know what I mean? Who knows? Like even look at you as an artist, bro. When I first heard Crazy, if you told me at that time that you would have made Trainer Max outro or like Wonderland or something, you know, I would have been like, what? But like, you know what I mean? It hits, bro. I don't know. So I feel like it's just different with every artist. There's certain artists that I feel like did evolve too quick. You know? Me personally, I kind of wish 21 Savage made murder music for like another 2-3 years. I wish he kind of made some time. You know what I mean? But at the same time, if 21 Savage made murder music for 2-3 more years, he probably would have got killed. You know? It's unfortunate. So I feel like the timing is right for everybody. You know? If Tyler and Bino still made the music that they made a long time ago, they probably would have got canceled before cancel culture was a thing again, and then just been like, you know, maybe this ain't it, and probably quit music. And then we never would have got Atlanta or the Jellies. Because you hear my older music? True. That's understandable. Understandable. Had more feelings, sounded worse. Interesting. That's valid. What am I pressing play on?
It's for good.
You kill the feral cats and give them to me in my community.
You want more cats in your cabinet? Cats in the cabinet. I do like that song.
A little boy living his dad's on the moon. It's about Louis Armstrong's son, because he's living his dad's on the moon. Playing the trumpet. 3, 2, 1.
Put Sweet and Mama Talk.
I put What's Your Name in Wilshire.
The most popular is Sweet, I Thought You Wanted to Dance, and the least popular is Mama Talk.
Oh yeah, that's that double dinger.
The double dick.
Mama Talk is just a skit of his mom talking. So
not a great song.
Not a great
It's not really.
Yeah,
At the same time, though, every time I hear Mama Talk, I automatically just have to play Rise right after because of transition. That's just me, though.
Wasn't picked very often as the best song.
Either that or I skip it very quickly.
Yeah, it was picked 12 times.
12 times
Wow.
somebody decided that was the best song on the album.
It's probably his mom and her friends. I would never put a skit of my mom talking to my
All I'm saying is rap doesn't need to keep evolving, at least not this fast. We're just going to listen to sound waves. That's real, actually. I feel that. Which, honestly, I feel like that's a lot of people's argument. Like a lot of, and you know, it's not even like from a standpoint of not understanding it or just not liking it. I think a lot of people just kind of wish they had more time with stuff that they really like. You know, that's why it's a lot of people that still say the 90s was the best era of rap because they probably had the most fun at that time. They probably wanted to learn every single song, every verse and everything. You know what I mean? Like, it's not as fun now. That's understandable. I feel that way about a lot of things. I don't know. I feel like it's cool whenever I hear something different. I think the true problem is rap is a little oversaturated in terms of how many people are allowed into rap. If rap was like the NBA, where it's only 600 people and that's it at a time, and then once you phase out, then we could draft new people every year. You know what I mean? The old ones, you get kicked out. The new kids, y'all get a chance. You know what I mean? Then it would be a little different. But I think because it's like, just this, you know, there's so many people trying to be different, trying to do something different, trying to be the new next best thing, the new hype sound. And then so many producers trying to influence the sound. It's just too much, bro. I get it, bro. It's way too much. I feel it. I don't know. I think me personally, I know how to navigate it perfectly for what I like as a listener. But that's just because I'm like very organized with certain things on like a weird level. I have a million playlists. Whenever I don't feel like hearing rage beats, you know, it's really easy not to. Whenever I feel like hearing soul samples and boom bap and you know what I mean? Today I learned this lesson at this place at this specific time. I can listen to that, you know? To make sonically good music, real. Which is valid. That's why I skip that one Lael song, even though I love it, for Trainer Max outro every single time. Every time. Because it sounds better, bro. And I love Lael. Lael knows I love Lael. But like, you know, I feel like that song just hit a little bit more.
Which will be coming out, and it will be a lot.
Personally, that's just me.
Good Kid, Mad City, and Taboo.
So fans of those albums, you'll like my album.
I guess.
It'll not include my mom yelling at the dogs. Aim house.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm definitely gonna put out an album one day just to do it. Might happen multiple times. I can't confirm right now though. But I'm definitely gonna put out like a beat tape album. It's gonna be a beat tape. And when I tell you, bro, y'all gonna be like, what is he doing, bro? And then 40 years from when it drops, though, like whoever's listening to music then it's gonna be like, whoa. You know? I feel like I'm gonna make future music when I make music, bro. To be honest, I gotta learn how to make regular music first. And then I'm gonna make future music. With all them trying to get a new sound, they leave the old sound so it's not so saturated, then I can sneak it in and pick it up. Exactly. And that's what separates artists who are like, you know what I mean, gonna be respected overall when it's all said and done, from like people who are just like, yeah, they were cool. You know, it's the people that really just can make good, timeless music regardless of when it comes out. You know what I mean? That's it. As long as I release something I love, I know no one else is gonna hear it. The number is not important. That's real. That's real. I think I'm gonna put out a beat tape just to see what people say about it. I ain't gonna lie, I don't even really care how many people say anything about it. I just want to see what people, just to see. Who knows? I could be the next Jay Dilla. I doubt it though, but it could happen. And if it does happen, then y'all gonna come back to this clip and be like, oh my God, he predicted it. Oh my God, bro's really a genius, And then I'm just gonna look even better. So like, regardless of what happens, it's gonna be entertaining for me. And that's what matters. I just want to be entertained, bro.
Now, she likes him on the couch. My mom kind of wears the dogs as like a blanket in the winter. She gets on the couch and like 8 dogs get on her and it keeps her warm. It's nice. It's nice. It's like a living organism of a blanket. I'm kind of creating the opposite.
But you need some MIDI samples? That's the thing, bro. There's certain, so I already have a list of songs that I want to sample when I get good at sampling and like when I get good at making beats. Because it's like, I know in my heart, no one's gonna really try to sample certain types of songs and certain songs from certain people. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I feel like when it comes to like producing, I could emulate JPEG Mafia's sampling style of just sampling the most out there things in the most random ways, and it sounds amazing. I think I could copy JPEG Mafia in a good way, and it wouldn't even sound anything like JPEG Mafia. Thank you, my friend. All right, but we're gonna check out that and the indie song after this.
Last one, we've got Phoebe Bridgers' Punisher.
Yeah,
For breaking Paul Mescal's heart.
Never heard this.
Just kidding. I don't know what happened. I don't want to get involved in it.
The main thing with me in producing is I'm pretty good. I just need to like actually sit down and like lock myself in a basement and learn like, you know what I mean? Like learn Logic and just how to use like a DAW to the fullest, or like my DAW, because I have Logic. So like, that, and then, just like a few other things. Like I want to learn a little bit of music theory. I know you don't need it as a producer, but like I want to learn a little bit. And like, that's it. Got a bunch of rooms, real like sounds and stuff. But my sound, I have a what's it called? A hard drive that's nothing but music sound, like just sounds. Like I have a bunch of drum kits and loops and samples and just a bunch of random stuff. And there's only one hard drive because like I don't really, you know what I'm saying? I haven't really gotten into producing yet, but like, I got some stuff. I got some Lunch 77 drum kits, which is hard. Shout out to Lunch 77, bro.
And all the nitty gritty of the romantic relationships of people that I don't know. The parasocial relationships are out of control.
I think this is actually a good time for
most popular song, Kyoto, because it pops up every time I look for Kyoto by Young Lean. And then least popular, Moon Song, because that's a kind of dry title.
For you to explain Paul Mescal and Phoebe Bridgers' breakup to everyone out there.
Explain stuff I don't even know anything about.
For everyone that's wondering why Paul Mescal and Phoebe Bridgers broke up, now's your opportunity to tell them the exact story.
People come up to me and they go, "Hey, you're a love guru. You're a
matchmaker. You're
talking about love." I go, "I don't know."
What's my song? It was kind of my first drill song. I guess it was nothing about killing and stuff because I'm a very good girl. I don't do that stuff for real. It's a drill song. I'm already like my excitement level already went down, bro. I thought he was gonna be singing or something, bro. But I'm gonna still check it out though. He was finishing all his top songs when he was in high school. Real, I think he's gonna use sense of abstract inspiration. You remind me of him a lot. Real, that's real. I really like I don't know, bro. I feel like that's why I enjoy stuff like Rhythm Roulette, because I just love seeing producers like do what they do, bro. High key, it's amazing. I like in real life, I like producers more than I like rappers. In real life, I don't know, I just appreciate production way more. I think way more often too. I love rap, I appreciate rap a lot, but like when it comes to like the music I just love, bro, it's like it's always gonna be like the same like 20 producers, mostly, and then there's like a couple that are just random. That's the most popular, valid. But another one, me singing, good.
I don't know if
Sorry.
I know more than you do even. I don't know if
Yeah, I
I'm
just got
really an
mail.
expert
Oh,
on
that's
love.
hard.
I don't even know if I'm an expert on
I didn't
romance.
be.
Okay.
Sure, I know
Sorry.
a lot about it.
Yeah.
Probably more than most people, but not
Arguably.
everyone.
Arguably,
Nah,
though,
for
the
real.
most.
Like
1.25,
people
almost
watch the movie
1.3,
Hitch,
bruh.
they say you're just like that
Still
guy.
going there.
Hey, low-key, Kevin James, you're very funny.
They're talking about Hitch, Will Smith's character Hitch.
Oh, I always thought
Good
they were
movie.
They're talking about Albert Brenneman.
Yeah, I thought they were calling you.
I'm not
Kevin James.
anything like
Bruh.
Albert Brenneman. I would never spill mustard on my shirt. I'm a suave whole guy.
You're white, though.
So
So you said you're not anything like Albert Brenneman. I just proved you wrong.
they say you're the white Hitch.
Yikes.
Yeah, okay.
They say you're the white Hitch. You must know everything about love. Please help me with my relationship. Help me, help me, help me.
Yikes.
What happened with Phoebe Bridgers and Paul Mescal? I thought they were goals. I thought they were hashtag goals.
Yeah.
What happened with MGK and Megan Fox? What happened?
Tell him.
And I
What?
don't
No, for real. What happened? Because I thought they was locked in for L, bro. I thought they were like. He put a ring on her that hurts if you take it off. She said, you know what? I'm gonna deal with that pain because you ain't it. What happened? I was like, actually, I just started to warm up to them, bro. Because at first I was like, how did he pull Megan Fox? But then I was like, you know what? They seem like a nice couple, bro. They're probably happy, whatever. And then now look, bro. Crazy. Remember him making all those album comes to class? He was my boy, but I kind of, you egoed him? Did you ego, bro? Imagine. That's how it be though. Sometimes that's the thing about high school, bro. You will never know like what people can do in life. Cause at the end of the day, everybody's legit at that time, bro. You don't really realize until after. It's unfortunate, bro. That's kind of why my approach to high school was just be cool with everybody. And I was. And now look at me, bro. I'm a Twitch streamer.
fucking know. I don't
Yep.
know. I just, whatever happened between them, I wish them
S-tier
both the best. I didn't sign
social
up
skills.
to be the prince of love.
For
No
real.
one signs up for their roles in life.
Oh, nah. You stole his girl? Yikes, bruh. I realized, hey, bruh. She was, you know what I'm saying? She was probably valid, bruh. It's cool, though. That's how it be sometimes. He probably don't even remember that. He probably got over it.
Riley,
Quickly.
Jesus
I
assigns
feel you.
them to you.
Well, I don't feel like
I wouldn't be
you've
mad.
given me my title
like,
yet.
whatever,
I'm still
bro.
searching for it.
Then what the hell did you have
Try
that
this sometimes.
quinceanera for?
What?
Isn't that what a quinceanera is for? Jesus assigns you your job title at 13.
Well, obviously it's 15, first of all. Quinceañera.
Bruh.
Whatever, I don't speak Spanish. My apologies. Jesus, is this like, are you demonizing me or are you going to
Yikes.
explain something to us?
I don't have to explain it, and I don't even think a quinceañera is for that. Is that for Jesus to assign you your job?
I'm pretty sure
Your,
that's not what it's
spiritual
for.
job, yeah.
Really?
Pretty sure.
Gives you your vocation?
I know a lot of Latinas. I've never heard that before at all. We got together before prom, and he went to prom with her and then asked her out. Ooh. Yikes. So yeah, that's just a weird, like, could have predicted that situation. You know what I mean? Like, he was dating by prom. Yikes. Yeah, man. It happens, bro. That's life. That's life, bro. It's all right, though.
Quinceañera.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't
It's all right,
gotten my
though. That's all right,
vocation
B.
from Jesus yet,
I don't
but
think that's that
I'm
bad.
14.
Cool. Maybe next year. Sorry.
I'm a 14-year-old Mexican girl. So maybe next year I'll figure it out.
That makes sense why you don't accept being the white hitch then.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Kyoto and Graceland 2.
Kyoto and Chinese satellite.
The most popular is Kyoto, and the least popular is Graceland.
I got one.
Oh, a double dinger to end it out.
Damn.
All right, 11 to 5. I absolutely throw.
Hope I reconnect with my childhood friends one day. Hope they all doing good, and hope we all up by the time we reconnect. That's you know what, same, bro. Same. There's like a few people for real that I feel like, we just gonna link up one day, like 15 years from now, and it's gonna be like, wow, bro, look at this. It's gonna be hard. But like childhood friends though. You know what I mean? Like school. And it's gonna be like people from after too. That's gonna be like just as cool. Would you read manga? I feel like I would read manga if I got into the right ones to start off with after I get into some anime. I can see that though. Like I've heard Chainsaw Man is actually a really good manga too. As opposed to watching anime. Nah, definitely not. Definitely not. I would definitely watch anime way before reading manga. Just because when it comes to like reading, like right now, you know what I mean? Kind of just not my vibe. But there's 2 books that I have that I need to finish. I've started, but I haven't finished. And it's more like It's like learning like biographical, not biographical, what's it called? Biological stuff. Like that's what it's like scientific, like nonfiction, but not like annoying nonfiction though. You know what I mean? That's the kind of vibe I'm on. But that's about it though. So I don't know. I feel like I could, but it would end up happening after I get into anime. Because I feel like there's like a priority list of things I want to consume. You know what I mean? And like manga is kind of like low on the list, low key. I feel the same, but the one that changed was really Solo Leveling. I'd like change your opinion on it. Real. You think there's someone like a SpongeBob type of person about working at a McDonald's? 100%. 100%. For sure. There's a lot of people that really just like love like the most random type of jobs, you know what I mean? So that's understandable. It's fast, more like a comic than manga. See, yeah, that would probably get me into that. Because I always say I wish I grew up a little bit earlier so I could have been into comics. You know what I mean? Like if I was born in like the 70s, bruh, and I just grew up in like the 80s, 90s, was reading like that would have been hard. You feel me? But I feel like we're too far gone, and comics have just, in general, they prioritize movies now. I hope people that are doing comics are still writing good comics, but I don't know, bruh. So I feel like that's kind of like gone in terms of culturally. But manga could be cool though, so I rock with that. But yeah, that would definitely happen after I get into like a few anime though. Like I feel like once I watch like Hunter x Hunter, Bleach, you know what I mean, Chainsaw Man, like stuff like this, then I'd probably get into manga and then get deeper into anime. I feel like that would get me deeper into anime. That would make me appreciate anime way more. Had this vast collection of Marvel comics, bruh. Every volume of Hellspawn, that's hard. That's hard. Yeah, I was way more into just like regular books when I was younger. I used to read all the time. You know, but then I just like music more. Ended up liking music more overall in life, so that kind of slowed down. But I feel that though. I had, bruh. Yo, y'all remember the Magic Treehouse books, bruh? The Magic Treehouse books was fire. It was fire. Swan is Opium. Ooh. I think, you know what, too, though? Now that I say, I feel like manga and like maybe even comics in general would inspire a lot of tattoo ideas. I feel like that would inspire a lot of tattoo ideas because I get a lot of tattoo ideas from like things that I like, you know? So that makes sense. Oh, wait, hold on. What'd you say? A lot of memes of if this person didn't do this and it's always them working at McDonald's, and it's like, why is that the default? I feel like depending on the situation, it could be cool. No, for real. There's a lot of people like, yeah, no, they don't just let anybody. I feel like I know people who have been rejected from working at Walmart, at McDonald's, bro. And Walmart, probably. A lot of people say that one too. Like that's a default. Like I don't know, bro. You say we switch it up from once. Yeah, that's real. That's just how it's gonna be though. And I think part of the reason why that's a default is because it's like the most default minimum wage job you could think of first. You know, I think that's what it is because McDonald's notoriously doesn't really pay very well, you know, and that's kind of what it is. Especially with dealing with the stuff you got to deal with working at McDonald's, like, you know, I think that's why. I was rejected from HEB. What was that? It's probably a Texas thing. Who knows? I don't know.
Honored you, Dignan.
Yeah, you did, buddy.
Welcome back to the channel. We've all been sick and breaking our arms and all that shit, and you haven't been able to be around as much, and it shows. You are dusty, crusty, musty, and trusty.
And the words I think about when I look at you are fuck me, fuck me, fuck me, and fuck me. And boy, do you got to see this cat and the cats I've collected in my time.
Yeah. It was one of the two, so I figured I just go for one of them, bruh. But hey, though, hold on, bruh. This is tough. I ain't gonna lie. This is tough right here. See, this would be opium if the crosses were upside down. If the crosses were upside down, I'd be like, yeah, this is very opium. But it's like kind of opium. It's like opium enough. Like, hold on. Real quick. Just for the bit, chat, for the bit. Let me cook. I know it's already a long video, but let me cook. Let me cook. Just let me cook. It's loading. There's a common theme now. It's loading.
If us get killed, baby, I'm the fashion demon. Right now, can't look road.
It fits, bruh. Okay, it lagged out, so it's over now. It lagged out, but you know, yeah, it's hard though. I like this. That's right. That looked like a fire like lock screen. For real. But that has that vibe. Like it's opium enough. It's opium enough. Actually has good pay. I don't know. Real.
I'm off. It is extensive.
Let us know if you liked this game, if you want us to play it again. We'll put some surveys in Discord. Join Discord if you want to participate in the next one.
Please do.
Make sure to like the video, subscribe, all that stuff is at the beginning. And Dignan, go ahead and leave these people with some advice to live their lives by.
The world owes you nothing. It was here first.
All right, this has been HIVEMIND TV. Love you, appreciate you. See you in the next one.
Better lock screen. What we got? Why do you have to download?
Huh?
It's up.
It's up?
Yeah.
Imagination run wild.
Oh, this is a
Why
whole
is
different
it that
video.
you're riddled with disease?
I know, I don't get it.
Like,
Nah, this is hard, bruh. Nah, this is hard. This is actually tough, bro. Like, man just posted, bruh. This is actually a way better watch. That's hard. I'm gonna definitely save that to my hard drive and then send it to my phone from my Mac. That's hard. W lock screen.
is it that you have to figure the
W
disease
comment.
out?
I don't know.
Like, to be riddled with it just means that you have a bunch of it,
Yeah.
right? So it's like, oh, he's
True.
riddled with disease.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like all that means like
All of them.
multiple diseases.
yeah, you
Gonna catch all the diseases in the world, so the world won't have no more diseases. You pick it up what I put down? You know what I'm saying? Comic book artists go crazy. No,
more than
literally.
one disease
Yeah.
for sure.
Literally.
Like, he's riddled with disease.
Yeah.
But then, like, if you're in medical school, you're riddled with disease.
Yeah. You gotta figure out
A lot of diseases. Yeah, that's
Mm.
really to be riddled with disease
That's
is to be in medical school.
true.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Unless you're doing really well, and then
Then
you're
just
not riddled with disease. It's
No.
pretty easy.
There's no
Spice is
disease.
kind of a communist the way she's living rent free right now in my mind.
Look at that
Yeah, that is
little clown.
It's kind of cross-eyed too.
Kind of crawl. Yeah, he looks like a goofball.
Really going in on him. He's got a little clown skirt. That's funny. And huge fucking shoes. You nailed it, man.
When I'm gonna shout out all my childhood friends or something, that's real. That's hard. That's hard right there.
Oh, that one's a little bigger than the other. That is a clown. You want me to show him?
Nah, show him.
The full government is kind of fed. I think the full government is kind of fed when it, like, depending on the scale and like the context. Like, if it's in a song, full government is crazy. If you're like in an interview or something, you know, maybe just like the first name and like where you're from or like what school you went to should be enough. You know, if it's like, if you're like in a group chat with people that might know this person, then maybe full gov isn't crazy, you know? It's just like weird, but like not that crazy, you know? It just depends on the situation. It depends on the situation. So he was a merc who wanted out, a lot of bad stuff. His boss had him off, went to hell, made a deal with the devil, and seeks vengeance. But he happens to save people every now and then. That's kind of hard, like an anti-hero. I like stories like that, bro. That's actually kind of hard. See, bro, it's characters like that deserve multiple movies and TV shows and stuff, bro. Like, anyways, good HIVEMIND video, by the way. Forgot that we didn't outro that.